Hey everyone, Matt here at Foster Web Marketing. And in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to show you how to create a perfect client exercise to then create an avatar so you can create marketing that actually converts clients that you want to work with and stop wasting marketing on doing random acts of marketing that go nowhere and don't actually drive any business to you. So let's get into it. So the first thing we'll do when we talk about a perfect client exercise is we always start with I help. I help's kind of the demographics of who you are helping. You help, someone who lives within a certain radius, someone who makes a certain amount of money, someone who enjoys running, whether you're a doctor or a lawyer. You really want to think about who it is that you help and what are their demographics, whether it's places they live, money they do, the type of work that they do, the things that they love. You really want to describe them as many details as possible because then you're going to create copy that actually speaks to that. Next, we're going to go ahead and look at two. What do you help them actually to do in the end? Is it to give them peace of mind? Is it to let them do the sports that they love again? Is it to just simply stop having a back that hurts? Is it to keep them out of jail? Is it to make money? Whatever it is, you actually have to describe what it is that you do. Now, after that, we want to say bye. How do you actually help them to that? Do you meet with them and walk them through a certain process? Do you do a surgery for them? So you want to actually describe, how you actually do it by thinking, I help them to do this by doing this. And then the part where you're really going to get a ton of great content is saying, even if, what are their objections? I help this person to do this by doing this, even if they disagree or they say it costs too much or it takes too much time or they don't actually believe the process is going to work. So let me go ahead and give you a quick example of what that might look like for an estate planning attorney and kind of show you the cheat sheet that we use for creating perfect clients for our clients. So here's a quick look at perfect client exercise that we use, and you simply fill this out and you start writing things down. Now, you can make this as in-depth as possible, or you could do a quick one just to start getting some content ideas that you could create and put on your website, put in email, put in ads, anything that you can really think of to help promote your business. Here's a quick example of what that might look like for an estate plan attorney. I am not an estate plan attorney, but this is an example of something that might look like for someone that wants to say do a living trust, right? We help people within a 30-mile radius of our office to protect their legacies and simplify the settlement of their estates. Our typical clients are retired or own a small business, usually in their 60s to 70s, with grown children who have assets to $500 to $5 million, right? Like, so we're just kind of describing that particular person. You know what they're like, how far they'll travel for you, what is their income. You might have a particular type of business that they're in, whether you have a lot of construction or you've got like old money. There's like different businesses for different areas and different industries across the board. What do you help them do? We help them to create a living trust that lets you control the assets and plan their distribution after they have passed. This will help avoid probate. Right? So this is what we help them to do and ensure their wishes are met. It also minimizes taxes, so more is inherited by your family, which I think is what everybody wants. By getting to know you and your goals and concerns, and then creating a custom trust that matches your needs. We'll need your help picking the trustees, beneficiaries, and walk you through step by step and remain available to help administer this trust as life makes changes, as it always does. And then even if you're unsure about the benefits of a living trust, how they work, fear of losing control, or you're worried about the upfront costs, like each one of those things could be its own piece of content. So simply by going through this for every single practice area service that you have and just thinking about this, you'll create content that really speaks to your perfect client. Now, I've got another way of doing it. It's a little more in depth. I'm going to do that on part 2. This is part 1. This is the quick, simple, perfect client exercise. If you'd like my cheat sheet, hit me up, Matt at fosterwebmarketing.com. Let's roll.